Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So, yesterday I put up a video with the background I did, and the reason I did it fast with music is I feel bad always putting videos on YouTube of me doing backgrounds or even drawing or anything because I have a lot of them, and I feel like people get bored of seeing it. I know that I have so many new people who are new to mixed media, new to YouTube, new to all of this. So I love the fact of doing them so people can watch them and not have to necessarily go back to all my videos, um, go through them and everything. And I think as long as I've been doing YouTube, which has only been since maybe 2011 or so, maybe a little bit later than that. Um, I've learned a lot as well. Although I've been doing these things for years, uh, I have found so many wonderful, inspirational people, whether from 5 years ago or now, that I've learned from. So I got so many emails asking like, "Why are you doing that? You said you would never do that," and I do it occasionally. And if you go back along, when I first kind of started out getting to doing videos more often, I did a lot of those because I didn't know if people really wanted to listen to me talk because a lot of people complain about when I talk. They'll say, "Oh, already 2 minutes in and you haven't done any art." That's what they do to me. So I just thought, you know what? I'll put it on. If you guys want to see me do a background, I'll gladly, like I said, I'll gladly not do those speedy uppies. But I just figured, for this is going to be another giveaway, and I'm just playing around. So I came on to talk about a couple things and to do some work on here. This is the odd girl I drew the other day, and I glued her on. So that is kind of that. And I get a lot of requests, and I've been getting a massive amount of requests and it must be that newer people are going through all my old videos because I have a video where I talk about using acrylic paints, different colors if you're doing watercolor or acrylics or gouache or whatever you're using, how to use different colors to get a skin tone effect. Now, most of you know, especially if I'm doing on here on YouTube, I just use me some folk art, portrait, light portrait, flash, Santa's flash, whatever colors. Because especially when I'm doing folk art girls, I tend to leave her very flat in the sense because I like to do dark eyes and the hair, and I like to, do all that thing. Now, when I do paintings, well, I haven't done them in a while. I can't say that. But when I would used to do paintings to sell them and whatnot, to make flesh color, I would use magenta and gosh, I use, I love Titan Buff, and I put a little bit of brown in there, not too much, and then I'd put some peach. Like, I have different combinations of mixing, and I know I have quite a few videos from a long time ago that I might have either done it in or I've talked about. Now, here's the good thing. I think everybody wins in this scenario. Rather than me doing my video on what I do, Gina Ahrens, who I'm completely obsessed with right now, I think I mentioned her in like every other video I do. She has great stamps for sale on her Etsy. I watch her videos. I watch tons of people's videos, so I don't want to alienate anybody. But she did a great video called You Asked. I think that, let me just look right here because I'm going to put her in here. You asked mixing flush tones. So what I'm going to do is put her video down below. A lot of talking. Put her video link down below in my description, and you all go check out her video. I love sharing other people's videos and what they do. I say this in all my videos. I just love it, and I love for you guys to maybe check her out, and maybe you'll dig her videos and subscribe, and I think we can just be a great art community. Having said that, I'm done talking. Okay, here we go. It's been a long day already. I went and got all my blood taken this morning, and so on the got a lot going on, let's just say. So, okay, so we did this. I glued her on. I painted her flesh tone. I did another coat on there just so I can see. I like doing this. I like doing this whether I'm drawing or glue her down, like whether I'm in my art journal or not. I like to always go over my my markings, you know, whether I use pencil, pen, whatever, as long as it's not water soluble, because then when you do this, it has a tendency to smear. If that's what you're going for, which I dig that look sometimes, and I can't say that my next one won't look like that, but I just used my marker on there and did that, but I can see where I'm at. Now, if you can see, you know, you can see this one eye, you know, when I drew it, the eye, the oval and all that. So this gives me an opportunity to go back and kind of tweak at things. You know, do I tweak at them? Or is that tweet at? I don't know. To fix them. I don't know what the word is. Let's just call it, let's tweak at it, shall we? I don't know. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to paint a base on her dress. Now, because my background's grungy and I kind of want to keep this grungy, I'm going to use a bit of orange to lay down. And this is just apple barrel, hello, Kelly. Apple barrel, Lord have mercy, I cannot say that word. Harvest orange. And this is going to be the base of her dress. Now I usually take the lid off and do in there. I'm just going to do a little bit because it's a little bit more there. And then I can do 2 coats. So I'm just going to kind of go in there and go around those lines. I have a damp brush. I hate the word damp and moist. It just, no, it just makes me feel gross. I hate when I feel damp and moist, if anybody can relate. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think I'm just tired. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Now, let me ask you guys a question. So what I'm doing is, like I said, I'm doing a lot of this for giveaway, and I'm doing a lot of this for new subs, because so many of you, I can't even keep up with all the emails right now and all the comments. Like, I keep sitting here, like, when I get on in the computer and going through my emails trying to answer, because I really want to answer all the comments and everything like that, and just to tell everybody, hey, I'm reading them. Thank you so much. Because it's not like it's an excessive amount. It's just that the time that because I will write a book back to you. So I try to take both ends. You know what I mean? Like, I try to do the emails on my Facebook messages and Google and all that. I love it. When I wake up in the morning and I see all the notifications, I'm like, yeah. Oh, I love it. All right. So I have to get a better camera away here. Okay, so I got this orange on, great. And then I'll play with that after it dries, probably in another video. So to do her face, I'm going to take some white, okay? And I'm going to take, and yes, I know sometimes I go out of focus because I have to, like, my picture comes closer to me. It's the way I have to sit, and I just have to, like, arrange things a little bit better. And I will. I appreciate you guys being so patient, because I'm a hot mess, and I admit it. So I'm going to take some white on my brush. I just rinsed my brush off, and you can use a smaller brush. But what I'm going to do is, and if you can use gesso for this too, you don't have to. I'm just going to give her a base coat for her eyes. It does not have to be perfect. But what it's going to do is give us a nice base for when we add color on. Now, remember, when we go back to when we're finishing up and I say details, we can take the flush color and even out or make the eyes whatever you want. This is just so we have a base. Nothing has to be perfect, because she's not perfect. I am so happy and excited of all the people who love this little girl and who have been drawing their own odd girls and showing me and putting it on Facebook and Google. I mean, I am just beyond. They email me. And don't feel bad. Oh my God, I think I just spit. No, I think, well, something's wet and I don't know what it is. All right, so we're just going to do that. You know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to do that on her lips with a smaller one. Don't feel bad. So many people feel bad, like they'll email me. I must have been 10 today. People emailing me and saying, you know, I feel really bad. What is wet here that's just really bothering? I really feel bad bothering you, emailing you, or I just want you to know this, that, the other. And don't feel bad. I tell you guys to email me. if I don't get back to you right away, don't feel bad. Don't think that I'm ignoring you. It's just that I'm just getting through emails. I don't mind. In fact, I have a vlog that I'm going to do that really doesn't have much to do with art, but I'll probably end up doing tomorrow. I'll see. And I'm just going to give her some pointy lips. And that's just going to give us our base. It's all about that base, about that base, about that base. I don't know all the words. That's the only part I know. I think it's from a commercial with babies. I know it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't hate. Just babies run around diapers. I know it's a real song, but... All right, and this is the dryer. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun just for a second. I really got to get him in here to move this heat gun for me. I keep forgetting. But yeah, that's why I did the video like that. Just to, you know, show you guys how to do a few things and play around and not bore you with... I don't know. I was kind of miserable yesterday, so I probably would have complained a lot. Me complain? No. But I did take a drink of water. I have a terrible sore throat. Not feeling well. I got like 4 vials of blood taken. And for all you who are interested, a urine sample. I don't know. Hey, look, I have nothing to hide. I'm sure everybody's had to pee in a cup at some point in their life now. Or maybe we just don't talk about it. I don't know. All right. So I have that. Now, what color do I want to make her hair? I'm thinking yellow. I'm thinking of Blondie. This is Bright Yellow by Apple Barrel. How you like me now? Apple Barrels. I got these from, I say this when I do this, when I use them, because these are the newer ones. Plaid sent me a humongous box of acrylic paints maybe a year ago. It was around Christmas time. And they sent me so much stuff, Mod Podge and all kinds of stuff. And I use them all the time. I always have. I have plenty, you know, I have a lot of my own, but they're just a great company, and I love their stuff. That's why I use that most of the time. I have all my Goldens and Liquitex, which I love. Now, let me show you something right here before I continue. You see how that's going on, and you can see the yellow. I don't want that. I want some white underneath there. Now, you can use gesso if you want. I'm just going to do a little white. I'm going to squirt it and then leave it dry. Squirt it and leave it dry. Just so we get a little base there. Again, it's all about the base. All right, so then I'm going to kind of do that. Give her a little scoop. All right, I don't want, I see that I'm doing that. And take it under here. I want it kind of flat on the bottom. And I'm not worrying going on her face a little bit because I can touch it up with the face paint. I'm not, with the acrylic paint, I'm not worried about it. Okay. Yeah, I like that because I want to put, I'm going to put something on her hair. But that's it. I'm going to leave that dry. Can you see how it makes the yellow come out a little bit more? So then when I go on more with the yellow, it'll just cover it and it won't be so transparent. Because I really don't, I do love transparent as, I mean, obviously with like the background, you can see all the different colors and everything coming through, but I don't want that with her. I don't want, or I would have just painted her on, which I know a lot of you have requested as well, and I will do a video on that as well for the next one, because I'm doing a couple of these and doing like some random acts of kindness, but the next one I do, maybe I'll paint on the background, because a lot of you ask about that. I usually, like I said, I do this on printer paper or whatever kind of mixed media paper, whatever I have sitting here, and draw, and then I do this. But I have many that I've done where you can see the background through, and it makes it its own look. So it's not bad. It's fun. Okay. So the eyes. The eyes. All right. So I want to do. You know what I think I'm going to use? I think I'm just going to go with the. I don't have any browns in here. With a little bit of the flesh color, I'm going to take. I want a really small brush. I'm going to show you. This is the brush I'm going to use. It's a flat, real teeny little brush. Loved. I mean, it's loved to death. I've used it. Well, if you could just get focused, I would use the crap out of it. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this flesh color. And I'm going to kind of put the eye, just so I have an idea. The eyelid. And then the color will go here. The eyeball itself. Yeah. Good. Do the other eye. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I know, like, I'm going to put, if I have a little bit of paint left on my brush, I'll just go down the face for that yellow, because it's still a little bit wet. Just to kind of clean it up. Like I said, we'll go over it one more time once everything's done. But that gives us an idea for the face. Give it a shake. I always shake it, and then it brings more paint up here. To the I have the sun's coming in the window for some weird reason. All right. I'm just going to clean this up a bit. Here goes the OCD. Just leave it alone, Kelly, till the end. Okay. That is good. Now, what color do we want to do the lips? I think like a brown. Wonder brown, because I can do like her all this. Yeah, Carol. All right, what color are you, mister? You are terracotta. This is obviously an older paint bottle, loved very much. It's called terracotta. And I shook it, and I'm going to see what it looks like. I have so much to catch up on. I have so many people asking me for, I sent a lot of the emails out. So if you emailed me asking me about the food and everything like that, you probably have an email for me sitting in your email box. Because I'm going to need a smaller brush than this, a little bit more defined. Now, I don't care that it kind of screwed up, because I can go in and make the paint opaque, and then, you know, another coat, and then when I go to clean up with the flesh color, I can make it real sharp, and that's what I really dig. Let me see. Oh, here's the other brush. I think I probably showed you this brush before. See that little end there? You can go in and clean up with a pen, with a colored pencil, with your, I get asked a lot about, I have a lot of requests to use my ink tints on the background. I guess a lot of you have ink tints and want to, or are thinking about getting them. Okay. So that's my one coat. The eyes look kind of wild. All right. So that's one coat, and I'm going to leave that go. And I think that that's all I'm going to do today. Let me see if the hair's dry, because I can put another coat on there. Yeah. And I'll put another coat of this on, and then I can always put highlights or something in it, or do, like last one I did dreads. I don't know, maybe I'll do dreads again, maybe I won't. I didn't know. It depends on how it works out. But regardless, I want a base. I'm not going to sing again, but it is all about the base. Ask the babies with the diapers. And you can still see the colors coming through the bottom, and it's completely fine. I might put molding paste or modeling paste, whatever way you say it, on her hair, and then go over again with the yellow. Any suggestions that you guys have that I can do? Leave them. I love suggestions, and I love doing them. Yeah, boy. Now, you see I have yellow here. I have no yellow on this background. I have yellow left on my brush. I'm going to have to probably go later, go over this yellow again, one more coat to make it come through. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure. But what I do want to do is, because I have yellow here and I don't have anything through here, and it is kind of like a grungy kind of thing, I'm going to put this yellow here. I'm going to add just a little bit of water just to water it down a little bit. Now, we know it's going to be hard to see, but I'm just going to kind of throw in some. And I don't want it as, don't want it opaque. Hello, Cal, speak English, please. All right, and I'm just going to run it down. I don't want too much. But the fact that the paint underneath is dry, I'm digging on. And then I'm just going to kind of go back and pat or wipe, whatever way you want. And if you see you want more, you know, and you're like, oh, I want more, a little bit more yellow, take your brush, take your paint, just go up here. Because like I said, you don't want it too close. You don't want it to be as opaque. You just want a little bit of here and there. Wipe off your extra, or you end up walking around with an onion. Good thing I showered before the appointment. Okay. So, I'm very happy with her so far. Can you see what the sun in her... The sun's in her eyes. Oh, look, it's like fringy hair. All right, we're not going to be able to see. But that's her so far. My goodness gracious, this sun. What's it doing? Okay. Can you see how beautiful that background is, though? Oh, my God. I just want to hold it here for like this for a long time. All right, without the sun on her, look. Look at the color. That's like the true color right there. It's hard to get in pictures and all. It is gorgeous. It's like you just want to like lay and roll in it. But there she is so far with that delicious background. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with the hair. I was thinking about, let me just say this really quick and I'll let you guys go. I feel like I want a telephone call with you. All right, let me take a drink because I talk way too much. Okay, what I was thinking about was, a lot of you guys love the yarn for the hairs, the dreads. And a lot of you had asked me about the paper towel and the dreads, how to do that, because a lot of you don't have yarn, but you have paper towels or whatever y'all call them. So let me know down below. Do you want me to put that on her hair and we can make them dread like that so you can see what that's like? Do you want me to do, just leave me suggestions. I love it. I love it. And I love you guys. You guys are awesome. So as always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting, and you never know what a little thumbs up or a little kind word does to help people through their day. I also want to say that a lot of you have asked about the giveaway and what's going to be in it. So I'm going to be doing that in a couple of days. I have one more thing I need to pick up because I really want to put it in a giveaway, and I just have to get there to do it. I wanted to today and I just couldn't. But that giveaway is coming up, and a lot of you have been asking me about mental health things. Y'all know I deal with a lot. I've lost my son to his mental health. So I will have a vlog coming out maybe tomorrow. I don't think I could do it today. And just discussing a few things. I want to know, I guess I'll ask it in the vlog, but how many of you do, not chronic illness, because a lot of us have chronic illness, and that's a whole other situation. It's a whole other video. But as far as mental health, you know, so many of you write to me and so many of you suffer or have people in your family that suffer. And I know a lot because I dealt with so much with my son, and his death affects my husband and my daughter and me daily, and has ruined our life in a sense. And I don't mean that negativity. If you went through something like I went through, I'm sure you understand that statement. But I'll talk about more about it when the time comes. But so many of you have reached out to me on this subject, and I just want to make a vlog for you all. So if any of you, keep an eye out if any of you are interested in the subject or dealing with this subject or have anybody in your family that's dealing with this subject. I am not an expert by no stretch of the imagination. I can only tell you what I've dealt with, what I've learned, what I've lived through. It's heartbreaking, and losing a child in general is heartbreaking. But anyway, I'm not going to get into it with my art video, and I'll talk forever. So just keep an eye out for that video. You guys have touched me so much with your love and support with the chronic illnesses, with the mental illness, and I just love you guys. You guys are just so supportive, and on my worst day, this sometimes is all I can do, is to get on here and do art with you guys. And the fact that you guys respond so lovingly and so freely and supportive, and understand that sometimes this is all I can do to get, like, to function sometimes during the day, and you guys accept that and love me no matter what, just makes me love you guys so much more. And just, I want to do everything I can for you. So even though my giveaways aren't fantastic giveaways, or you know what I mean, but I know that whoever wins it will appreciate it. And I know that even doing smaller giveaways, whoever, it's just my way of giving back. And I say that all the time. And it's the same with me suggesting other people's videos and that kind of thing. And either tonight or tomorrow, I'm putting up people on the side of my bar of my YouTube, because just watching other videos and people commenting or whatever it is, or seeing people succeed at something, it just makes me happy for people. I'm just thrilled. So this is just a wonderful community, and I just want to thank everybody who is in this art community, who is on my YouTube, who comment, and all you guys who write me. It is just such a lovely community. And even though there are a few people that, you know, thumbs down or leave negative comments, to all of us, I know we all get them, it just doesn't matter to me anymore, because what you guys fill me up with and give me is so much. It's mind-blowing. So I'm done babbling. That's it. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.